The quarrel between the East and the West Bachelor is a story about two men, the East Bachelor and the West Bachelor, having an agreement to work in a farm and divide equally all of the earnings that they had with it. Their quarrel only started when, in the time of their division, both of them thinks that they deserve better than the other. I think there is no one there to advise them something better, so they resorted to go to a judge. These judges are named as Radia Indrapatra, Radia Ismayatin, and Radia Sahumadra. Both of the bachelors think that these Radiyas could advise them even better, so they seek legal help with these three. After hearing both of the sides of the bachelors, the three Radiyas think that they should have just divided their earnings just like how they have agreed at the first place. But then, the West Bachelor thinks that he deserves better because whenever he goes home, the sun burns his face, unlike the East Bachelor who only has a burnt back and the back of his neck. If I were to decide, or if I were one of the Radiyas, I would have advised them the first thing that the Radiyas have advised. They should just stick to their first agreement, to divide their earnings equally. I think it is not fair for the West Bachelor to get the bigger earnings, because as the story says, they had equal amount of sacrifice, or they had equal amount of work in the farm. Besides, going home from the farm is not part of the work in the farm. If I were to decide, I think that the Radiyas should have stick to their first advice, because they are the experts in the first place, and the reason why the bachelors came to them is for some legal advice. They should have been more intellectual in giving the advice to the West and the East Bachelor.